Are you ready to listen to what the universe has to say? Sometimes, the signs are everywhere, just waiting for you to notice them. The key is realizing that these moments could be more than mere coincidences. Something bigger might be at play. But what exactly? When you think about those situations where everything falls perfectly into place, like pieces of an invisible puzzle, don't you feel like maybe there's a larger force at work? Maybe what you see as a coincidence is actually the universe's way of trying to get your attention, pointing you towards something that hasn't fully revealed itself yet. These seemingly random moments can be seen as slightly open doors, subtle invitations for you to pause and reflect. What is chance trying to tell you? Is there hidden symbolism in these occurrences? When you go through an unexpected situation that stirs up emotions or brings back an old memory, could it be life trying to show you something deeper? Who knows, maybe by diving into these details, you'll uncover a greater truth that connects your daily experiences. Carl Jung, one of the pioneers of psychology, offered us a key to understanding these meaningful coincidences. He coined the term synchronicity to describe those moments when external events connect with our inner world in ways that go beyond ordinary logic. When the universe seems to align things so precisely, it's as if something beyond mere chance is at work, creating an underlying order that we can barely glimpse. It's not just coincidence, it's a hidden symphony between the conscious and the unconscious. This underlying order, according to Jung, arises from the interconnectedness between what's inside us and what happens around us. Imagine that your psyche, often silent, is always in conversation with the external world, even when you don't notice it. So, the experiences that cross your path, those that seem like random occurrences, might actually be reflections of this inner communication. The universe speaks to us through symbols and events, and it's up to us to learn how to listen to its subtleties. In exploring this connection, Jung urges us to reflect on the boundary between what we call chance and what we understand as destiny. Synchronicity, for him, isn't just luck, but a reminder that invisible forces are shaping our reality. And perhaps that's the true essence of synchronicity. Realizing that what seems disconnected on the surface is actually part of a larger pattern. But how do these forces show up in our lives? The answer begins to emerge as we explore the acausal nature of synchronicity. Synchronicity challenges us to rethink our understanding of cause and effect. Jung described it as a principle of acausal connection, where internal and external events align without a direct causal link. Think of moments when someone unexpectedly shows up in your life, or an unplanned message arrives exactly when you need it most. These events may not have a logical cause, but they carry a deep significance. It's as if, for a brief moment, time and space stop following their rigid rules and bend to create a magical connection. When we view the world through this lens, we start to notice that the events around us mirror our internal states. Synchronicity acts like a cosmic mirror, where what happens externally echoes what's happening within. In this mirror, we see not only the present but also clues about our past and even glimpses of what might be ahead. It's the dance between the visible and the invisible, where coincidences take on a life of their own, leading us to question what's truly pulling the strings of destiny. These seemingly random encounters and events, emerging acausally, remind us that there's more happening in the universe than our eyes can perceive. In this context, chance is merely an illusion. Everything holds meaning, an underlying reason that may not be immediately clear. Our role is to learn how to interpret these signs, like a navigator reading the stars to find their way. By doing so, we open ourselves up to exploring how synchronicity can be applied practically in our everyday lives. In practice, synchronicity offers a bridge between our inner world and the external universe, an invitation to start noticing the subtle patterns woven into our lives. When you begin paying attention to the little signs the universe places in your path, a new dimension unfolds, like a hidden window being revealed. These moments, no matter how simple they seem, carry a meaning that goes beyond the surface. They're invitations to self-discovery and a way for the universe to show us that we're on the right track. Observing and interpreting these coincidences is an art, one that requires sensitivity and an open mind. By recognizing these signs as encoded messages from life itself, you become more aware of your journey. It's not just about seeing events as random occurrences, but about understanding that they are opportunities for reflection and growth. Every synchronicity is like a piece of a grand puzzle that, once assembled, reveals hidden truths about you and the world around you. In this way, synchronicity becomes a powerful ally in the process of self-discovery. By acknowledging and embracing these moments, you learn to navigate with greater confidence, allowing the universe to guide you. Each synchronicity you notice is a chance to realign your course, to flow with the natural rhythm of life. But what happens when we look deeper within ourselves and find those universal symbols that connect our individual experience to the collective unconscious? That's the mystery that archetypes help us unravel. Archetypes, according to Jung, are like ancient figures that reside within the collective unconscious, shaping our experiences and influencing how we perceive the world. These universal symbols often emerge unexpectedly in our lives, frequently through synchronicity. When we encounter these archetypes, whether in dreams or through everyday coincidences, it's as if we're tapping into a well of ancient wisdom connected to all of humanity. These are figures that transcend time and space, weaving an invisible thread that links us all together. In this context, synchronicity is a manifestation of these archetypes in reality. Imagine, in a moment of doubt, encountering a symbol that deeply resonates with your emotions, sparking an old memory or stirring a profound feeling. This is the archetype revealing itself, bringing with it not only personal significance but also a connection to the collective experience of humanity. The hero's journey, the wise elder, rebirth, these patterns appear not only in our inner stories but also in the external experiences the universe presents to us. These manifestations invite us to look within, to explore the deepest corners of our psyche where the archetypes reside. Each synchronistic event serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our journey. We are connected to something much larger, something that echoes the experiences of countless generations. And when we recognize this connection, life takes on new meaning, opening doors to even deeper dimensions. But how do these synchronicities relate to the unknown, to the mysteries of the mind and the universe, such as telepathy and precognition? The answer lies in the intriguing field of parapsychology. Parapsychology, with its mysteries wrapped in phenomena like telepathy and precognition, finds a surprising link to synchronicity. For Jung, these unexplainable occurrences weren't isolated, but rather part of an invisible web that connects thoughts, events, and meanings in an acausal way. When you think of something and shortly after receive a call or message related to that thought, isn't that perhaps a manifestation of telepathy, or a clear example of synchronicity at work in our lives? This tangled web of signs challenges conventional logic and makes room for the unexplainable. These paranormal experiences, which often leave us bewildered, can be seen as manifestations of a universe that is constantly in dialogue with our minds, though in a language few can interpret. Jung believed that, like synchronicity, phenomena such as precognition, the ability to foresee events, arise from a deep connection between the conscious and unconscious mind. Each seemingly inexplicable event carries a subtle message, a reflection of the invisible forces shaping our lives and the world around us. It's fascinating to consider that, through synchronicity, we are constantly interacting with this invisible web of meanings. What might seem like a simple coincidence could, in fact, be an echo of something much larger, a whisper from the universe hinting at what lies ahead. As we explore these phenomena, we realize they are not merely fantasies, but valuable clues to understanding the complex interaction between our minds and the cosmos. But how did Jung attempt to unify these seemingly distant concepts? The answer lies in his empirical research. Throughout his career, Jung sought to reconcile science and mysticism in his investigations of synchronicity. He believed that human events followed patterns that could be deciphered by paying close attention to the symbols and archetypes that emerge in our lives. To explore this idea, he even ventured into astrological analysis, searching for correlations between celestial movements and earthly events. This blend of science and spirituality guided his attempts to map the mysteries connecting the human mind to the universe. Jung's empirical research was not confined to one specific field. He was always seeking evidence to support his theories. By analyzing his patients' reports, he identified recurring patterns that defied traditional logic, suggesting that something deeper was at play. Astrology, for instance, provided a symbolic way to understand synchronicity, illustrating how the cycles of the universe might mirror the internal cycles of individuals. It was as though the cosmos and the human psyche were dancing to the same rhythm, echoing an ancient pattern. Jung wanted to go beyond mere speculation and construct a deeper, more scientific understanding of synchronicity. He believed that the key to unraveling these mysteries lay in carefully observing events and their interconnections. This approach, blending science, mysticism, and a deep analysis of the psyche, led him to create a unique path of inquiry. But for us, as individuals, the true journey begins when we apply these teachings in our daily lives, learning to recognize and appreciate the synchronicities that appear along our path. Incorporating synchronicity into daily life requires a shift in perception. To begin recognizing these meaningful patterns, we need to cultivate a sensitivity to the invisible, like training ourselves to tune into the universe's subtler frequencies. One of the first steps is developing the habit of journaling these coincidences. By writing down events that seem to carry special meaning, we start noticing the recurring patterns that might have gone unnoticed before, almost like unraveling the secrets of our own destiny. Dream analysis is another powerful tool for connecting with the unconscious, and, by extension, with synchronicity. Dreams often contain symbols that mirror our waking reality, reflecting things we have yet to fully see. It's as if the universe offers us clues while we sleep, revealing the patterns that connect our desires, fears, and aspirations to the larger flow of life. By interpreting them carefully, we can better align with the signs that emerge in our everyday experiences. Engaging in creativity is another way to open the doors to synchronicity. When we allow our minds to flow freely, without the constraints of logic, we create space for the unexpected to emerge. Art, music, and writing can serve as channels for the unconscious to express itself, bringing latent synchronicities to the surface. In this process, we become more receptive to the subtle messages the universe sends us, and in this openness, the true magic of synchronicity reveals itself in our personal journey. Throughout this journey, we've explored synchronicity as a phenomenon that goes beyond everyday coincidences, inviting us to pay attention to the signs the universe offers. These moments of deep connection between our inner world and the events around us remind us that a greater order is guiding the course of our lives. By embracing this perspective, we allow ourselves to move forward with more confidence, knowing that every experience, no matter how insignificant it may seem, could hold hidden meaning, waiting to be revealed. Living in harmony with synchronicity isn't just about passively observing the events that arise, but about acting with intention and awareness. The key is realizing that by opening yourself up to these moments, you're also opening yourself up to a new way of seeing the world. It's like tuning your mind and heart to the cosmic rhythm that guides us all. Life becomes richer, more meaningful when we understand that we're part of an ongoing dialogue with the universe. So, what's the next step? How can you apply this knowledge to your daily life? Allow yourself to observe, reflect, and connect with the signs that are already present in your life. Sometimes, the change we seek is right in front of us, disguised as a coincidence. But real transformation begins when we choose to see beyond the obvious, when we allow ourselves to believe that what we're searching for is also searching for us. And so, we move forward, toward the next chapter of our journey. But how will this journey continue? There's still so much to explore, and the next step may be more surprising than you think. We've reached the end of this video, but the journey with synchronicity is just beginning. If you've ever experienced moments where coincidences felt like more than just chance, share your experiences in the comments below. Who knows? Your story might help others find answers too. And remember, this is a path of self-discovery, and the universe is always sending signals. Paying attention to them could transform your life in ways you never imagined. If you'd like to keep learning about synchronicity, self-awareness, and the mysterious connections that shape our lives, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever new videos like this one go live. Remember, what you're seeking is also seeking you.